الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه ونعوذ بالله من شرور انفسنا ومن سيئات اعمالنا انه من يهده الله فهو المهتدي ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا واشهد ان لا اله الا الله وحده لا شريك له واشهد ان محمدا عبده ورسوله وصفيه من خلقه وحبيبه اشهد انه قد بلغ الرساله وادى الامانه ونصح الامه ومحى الغمه وجاهد في الله حق جهاده حتى اتاه اليقين فصلاه وسلاما على عبدك ونبيك محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. يقول الله سبحانه وتعالى: بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم: وجاء من أقصى المدينة رجل يسعى قال يا قوم اتبعوا المرسلين. ويقول الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم: أحب الناس إلى الله أنفعهم للناس. رواه الطبراني وحسنه الألباني أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. أما بعد, all praise to Allah, all praise to Allah, the one, the only, the one who should be worshipped. I bear witness that He is the creator of this universe and He is the one who should be worshipped. I bear witness that Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam is His messenger, true mercy sent to us. If we follow it back, inshallah we'll be in Jannah. Amma ba'd. The Quran consists of 3 parts. Always the ulama is telling us the Quran has 3 parts. Parts is aqidah, and part is ibadah, and part is stories. And someone said it's the stories I can read it before bed. No, it's the stories, the manual of our life. Every part of the Quran is a manual to us, is a guidance to us. You have to understand and try to reflect upon. Today, the story is from Surah Yasin. The surah that I narrated, وَجَاءَ مِنْ أَقْصَى الْمَدِينَةِ رَجُلٌ يَسْعَى. The story is 3 prophets went to a city. And all of them are trying, but still the people of the city didn't accept. Now imagine, what did this man do? Let's look at what he did. And the Quran documented that. وَجَاءَ مِنْ أَقْصَى الْمَدِينَةِ. Then this man was far in the other side of the city. Far. And he came. What the Quran said? Yas'a. Yas'a means rushing in, trying to go fast towards them. Now, what did he come to say? First, he asked his people to follow, asked his people to join the religion. And he showed them what goodness of it. And these prophets, they're not asking for any money. Anything, subhanAllah. اتبعوا من لا يسألكم أجرا. Always when you come to work with anyone, he said, how much are you going to pay me paid? How much you want? $20, $30, $40? The prophets, they're not asking for anything. Ask you to think, reflect, try to understand. And he said, admitted that, how can I not follow what they are telling us? How? How can I do that? Then, إِنِّي آمَنْتُ بِرَبِّكُمْ فَاسْمَعُونَ. I am on their religion. Doesn't this remind you of something? In the surah, another ayah, when the Prophet was narrating, قُلْ إِنَّ صَلَاتِي وَنُسُكِي وَمَحْيَايَ وَمَمَاتِي لِلَّهِ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ لَا شَرِيكَ لَهُ وَبِذَلِكَ أُمِرْتُ. Allah has commanded me, and then what? وَأَنَا أَوَّلُ الْمُسْلِمِينَ. I'm the first to join. I'm the first. We're after him. But he's the first to join and believe and admit that this is the right path. And the same this man, this vice person said, آمَنْتُ بِرَبِّكُمْ فَاسْمَعُونَ. He was stood firm, tried to guide them. And then what happened? They killed him. They killed the man. What did he do? He went to Jannah. How did they know? In the Quran, it says, يَا لَيْتَ قَوْمِي يَعْلَمُونَ. What does this mean? He made dua for his people to know. And Allah documented that until the end of the world. يَا لَيْتَ قَوْمِي يَعْلَمُونَ. We read it every day, when you read Surah Yasin. يَا لَيْتَ قَوْمِي يَعْلَمُونَ بِمَا غَفَرَ لِي رَبِّي. Allah has bestowed me with His mercy. وَجَعَلَنِي مِنَ الْمُكْرَمِينَ. Allah akramani. Imagine that Allah is if you go to a king and he gives you high status. Imagine Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who is giving you ikram. What will happen? Subhanallah. This means that you have to try your best. Inshallah, in the second part I'll talk to you what's the purpose. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله فاستغفروه. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. أما بعد. Again, another story with the same meaning. The Pharaoh who said, أنا ربكم الأعلى, I am the God. And not only the normal God. He is the highest God. Highest God. What happened? There is a man who believes in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What did he say? How are you not following the right track? He knows that if he says he will be killed immediately, but still he's trying his best to give the message. What did he do? In Surah Ghafir, subhanAllah, it's some of the names of Surah Ghafir, Surah Al-Rajul Al-Salih, Rajul Al-Mu'min. خلاص? إن يكن كاذبا فعليه كذب. He's showing if he's lying, if he's truthful, follow him. If not, then he's trying to make us think. Think all the time. إن يكن صادقا يصيبكم بعض الذي يعدكم. Imagine that he's saying the truth. Follow him. Subhanallah. Why I'm saying the khutbah? And why I'm saying what I'm saying? First, you need to learn how to give da'wah. When we came here, especially the young people, under 25, not like me, old 35, I learned English. I learned how to deal with things. I learned how to think. A doctor, he has to learn how to be a doctor. An engineer, you have to be an engineer. Everyone has to learn. Then what we should do, we have to learn how to make da'wah in a nice way. Why we have to make da'wah in a nice way? Because we have to make ibra' lil-dhimma. Subhanallah, when I read always this ayah, I reflect upon it and I say, something here, if I am writing the Quran, I write it differently. But alhamdulillah, I'm not the one who wrote the Quran. The Quran is written like this, يَوْمَ يَسْأَلُ الصَّادِقِينَ عَنْ صِدْقِهِمْ. Allah will question the صادقين. Why they are truthful. If I'm writing it, يَوْمَ يَسْأَلُ الْكَذِبِينَ, I'm كذبين. I'll ask the liars. That makes sense for me. But no. Allah said, يَسْأَلُ الصَّادِقِينَ. And you have to think about it. Why? Reflect upon, I'm saying the hikmah, I always teach the youth. Don't say why. Say what's the hikmah. Because maybe my hikmah, someone else will create another hikmah. Someone else will create another one. Allah is the highest. His hikmah is unlimited. Until the end of the world, many people will think more things. Then what's the hikmah behind it? He wants to say that أنا أبرئ الذمة إلى الله. I'm trying my best to stand in front of Allah and say, why did I do what I did? Imagine every act you do in life, you will be questioned. Why did you do this? Why you are a sadiq? Oh Allah, because you asked me to be a sadiq. Right? Maybe you're scared, maybe you're something else. No, I did this because Allah asked me to be a sadiq. Allah asked me to be good. Allah asked me to be on the right track. This is what we have to learn from the stories in the Quran. And not only that, when we stand in front of Him and we have an excuse, then really we will be in Jannah. Even if we didn't do the best that you should be done. Try always to have. But the problem is sometimes we create it without knowledge. Don't do that. If you don't know, say I don't know. Imam Malik used to say, Man akhta'a la a'lam, faqad utiya al-makamin. If you missed, I don't know, you're hit. Definitely, you're hit. And you can go astray and easily. No, if you don't know, if you go to a pharmacy, I'll give you always this example. If you go to a pharmacy and you're sick and you see all the medications in front of you, what are you going to do? You're going to pick any medication? No. What are you going to do? You have to ask someone. Ask a doctor, which medication? I don't read English that well. You ask a pharmacist. The doctor prescribed me this medication. Give it to me. This is how it works. The same idea. If you don't know, ask a scholar. And try to make it easier for you. Ask your father, you're an old guy, a mentor, to guide you and tell you how everything is done. تُبْرِئُ الذِّمَّةَ إِلَى اللَّهِ اللهم اغفر لنا ذنوبنا اللهم اغفر لنا ذنوبنا اللهم تقبل منا رمضان اللهم تقبل منا رمضان اللهم أجرنا يا رب العالمين اللهم وفقنا لما تحب وترضى وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين وقوموا إلى صلاتكم يرحمكم